Is the UK on the brink of chaos? As riots rage on and migrant hotels are set ablaze, we're witnessing some of the most intense scenes of violence in recent years. But what sparked this surge of unrest, and where is it leading? Today on CelebXplore Hub, we dive deep into the turmoil that's gripping towns and cities across England, examining the disturbing events that have left police injured, shops looted, and communities in fear. Over the past week, the UK has been engulfed in a wave of violent riots that show no signs of slowing down. The latest flashpoint? A migrant hotel in Rotherham, South Yorkshire, where an angry far-right mob broke in, set fires, and clashed violently with police. The Holiday Inn Express, which houses asylum seekers, became a battleground as objects and pieces of wood were hurled at officers trying to maintain order. One officer in riot gear was even seen being carried away by colleagues after sustaining injuries in the chaos. This incident is just one of many that have erupted across the country. In Middlesbrough, over 300 protesters marched through the city, chanting "We want our country back" and clashing with police who were forced to use dogs to control the crowd. The violence escalated as slates, vapes, and bottles were thrown, and bollards were kicked into the streets to block police vehicles. The tension in Bolton was equally high, with protesters pushing against a human barricade formed by officers, leading Greater Manchester Police to authorize special powers to stop and search individuals and remove face coverings. The violence has spread beyond these cities. In Sheffield, disturbing footage emerged of masked individuals attacking a man with an England flag, while in other areas, windows of homes and cars were smashed, and residents were left terrified. The catalyst for this surge in violence appears to be the tragic stabbing of 3 young girls in Southport by an alleged knife man, Axel Muganwarudakubana, on July 29. This horrifying incident has fueled anti-migrant sentiments, leading to a series of protests that have spiraled out of control. Prime Minister Sir Keir Starmer has condemned the riots, labeling them as organized violent thuggery with no place in society. He expressed deep concern for the safety of residents and staff at the Rotherham Hotel, who watched in fear as rioters threatened to burn the building to the ground. The protest has drawn widespread criticism, with anti-racism groups and public figures like Brendan Cox, whose wife Jo Cox was murdered by a far-right extremist, denouncing the violence as an attempt to murder those inside the hotel. As tensions continue to rise, law enforcement faces a daunting task. The scenes of chaos have not only put police officers at risk but have also seen looters taking advantage of the mayhem, stealing from local shops and causing further destruction. In the wake of these riots, questions are being raised about the UK's ability to maintain order and protect its most vulnerable residents. That's a wrap for today's video. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up and share your thoughts in the comments below. How do you think the government should handle the ongoing riots? Should more be done to address the root causes of this unrest? We want to hear from you. And as always, if you found this video informative, make sure to subscribe to CelebXplore Hub for more updates on the latest news and events.